Hi, I'm ilabasmati, and today I'm going to talk about the biography of Beverley David Thorne. It's a very interesting architect that's born in um, in California in 1924. His specialty, well, houses on a steep, built no houses with a slope, no houses on a steep slope, built with a steel. He grew up with in Piedmont, CA. At the age of 9 years, he designed with his grandfather a house, and then he helped to his grandfather to build this house. He was born in Sonoma, California, North America, on December 6th. He was born in 1924 and died on December 6th, 2017. Beverly David, I suppose that Beverly was the name of the woman, no man. Beverly David Thorne received a BA in architecture from the Berkeley University of California on in 1950. This was followed by the job with Davy S. Johnson and multi-year stint, several years in Europe, traveling around Europe. Before going to work for him in 1954 under the name of David Thorne. He changed the name because he created a house when he was working with the other architect. He has a friend of jazz, very famous, is a close friend, and then he built a house, a big chalet for him, and is so famous that he hate this kind of people that phone him all the day. He's famous after that, and then changed the name, and now is David Thorne. No, and changed the number of the phone too. He don't want to be famous. He want to create houses for common people, no rich people. In many of his building, Thorne used steel structure. Is the steel man. He built the case study house. Is for me is the best. His study house, because the steel when finished the Second World War, there are a lot of steel and then recycle. And there is a lot of young people who come back to their country to create a family, and it was necessary to build a lot of houses for those people. Well, the architect designed the house of the famous music David Brackett in Oakland, California, in 1954, on an inhospitable terrain on a rocky slope. He loved the difficulties. He created a three-story building whose steel structure is partially anchored in the rock. The upper deck is at the height of the treetops, with his glass wall and huge windows offer views in all directions. A part of the upper floor is projection house, the bedroom, the middle floors open onto a large terrace. Well, at the Neil House in Atherton, Neil House is a man who is a collector. He work in art, is has a gallery, and then want a different house. I have been selection three project because this man has 150 project famous, and then it was necessary to choose only one, two, or three, no more, because I can't stay all the day talking about David Thorne. Well, Daniel House in Atherton, California, 1954, Thorne abandoned this usual form of modular construction, and his client wanted to have views from the. He loved the art, and then he loved the owner of gallery, the musician, this kind of people, or poor people, or common people. Well, wanted to have views from the living room over the trees. The architect decided that the roofs should protrude diagonally. The house is as if, well, below there is a garage for the car. Well, for me the best is the third, the case study house number 26. That is the last case study house. One day, in the past, I had been talking about the case study house that is for common people when come back to the Second World War and recycle the steel and other things. Well, but at the end, the architect who built this kind of houses are the best. Eros Arinen, this, and then this kind nowadays it costs 1 million and more. It's not for common people. The problem of our architect who talked today is that he create the houses he built with a lot of steel, and this is expensive for the standard of the house, and then it was complicated. But for me, the 26 study house of Beverley David Thorne is the best of all the project. But for me, no. Well, this study house is in San Rafael, California, 1962, 1963. The state helped with money. It's a contract. Well, also designed by Thorne with a stick, a skeleton rest, largely of 3 piers of sloping ground with a cantilever overhang part. Well, the flat roof serves as a parking lot. Well, I am finished, but here at the 18th of the last century, he's fashionable another times, and then he he built a lot of projects in Hawaii. He has 3 sons, architect too. Well, that's all. Thanks so much for all, and tomorrow more. Bye. See you.